saying yesterday it might be a case of trying to mitigate the losses at the next general election. The Sun front page talks about a secret summit last night between Rishi Sunak and Boris Johnson. Neither camp has disclosed what was discussed at that secret summit. We know both characters very, very well. Can't imagine either of them backing down and saying, no. You take this one for the team. What do you think went on in that room? What do you think was discussed?
I think, like you say, it was very much a standoff, a bit of butting heads. I have no doubt that neither of them will be backing down. Boris Johnson, there's no way he would take a sort of demotion in his eyes and join Rishi Sunak's cabinet. He's too egotistical and too proud to ever do that. So I'm not sure what Rishi could offer him that they would make a deal on this point. So in my opinion, I don't think those talks came to anything, which is why we haven't heard anything. I believe both candidates are still going ahead. Boris Johnson has said he's got these 100 seats. However, the Rishi campaign has come out and said that they don't believe that they do have these seats. In fact, time will tell. He's only got till to Monday to come up with these seats.
You want them to? You want a compromise, though, don't you? I mean, you talk about working for the good of the country. Well, it's not guaranteed. Nothing's guaranteed. But if they've both crossed the 100 threshold and it ends up going Wednesday to a vote of the members, there is a very, very good chance that Boris will then win.
Well, quite. And I think that the partnership that goes on right now shouldn't be between Boris and Rishi, but it needs to be between Penny and Rishi. Penny is someone who's been popular throughout this leadership campaign. Even just back to last week when she stepped in and spoke for Liz Truss, people said she did so well and that she's really a rising star within the party. She obviously is the only person who's declared her leadership for this. However, it has stalled, as we know. It hasn't got very far at this point with about 23 people supporting her. But if Rishi and Penny do band together, that will increase Rishi's votes as well. So
well, except that not enough people are voting for her at the moment.
No, not at all. But if she has Rishi and Penny's votes, they'll get to about 160 MPs between them. That's a step in the right direction for this unity that's so important as going forward for the future.
Because some of the papers are calling for her to step out of the race now because she is in third position and to make him be a kingmaker, essentially, and to have a coronation. Is that likely something that we might see happen? She might be vying for a cabinet position that way?
Definitely, definitely. I think, as you say, there's no real chance here of her getting anywhere with this, so it's where she's going to pin her colours at this point and maybe who is going to offer a better deal. I think Penny is an excellent candidate for someone for a cabinet position. I don't think she's shown anything other than that at this point. So I think that both Rishi and Boris will be hoping to get her on side and get those votes from her.
OK, Lettice, it's really good to talk to you. Thank you very much.